Hello and welcome to Inkscape for Teachers. In this tutorial I'll be showing you how you can use this file, which I'll leave a link to in the video description, to create paving patterns in an existing drawing. For example, a house plan, something like that. So let's imagine that I've got a house plan. I'll draw up something very quickly, something like that, and we want to pave pavers in this yellow area and maybe some different pavers in this light brown area. Well, what you can do is you can go back to my collection here. It's only 9 fills, but I'm open to suggestions for more. This one would be for a pool, but say this one we wanted to pave that yellow area. Control C, and then to the area we want, click on it and edit paste style, and you can see it's pasted in there, and you might think, well, they're the biggest pavers I've ever seen. Well, hit in for the node tool and you'll see somewhere, if you zoom out enough, there's 3 little control nodes here. Move the cross, you can probably see it's moving the area anyway, the paving area. I'll just move it over here. Now what you can do is, if you want to maintain the proportions, hold down Control, if not don't. But I'll hold down Control and move the square towards the cross, and you can move it right in quite close there. If you zoom in, you can get even more zooming, whatever level you want to, so that you can create that pattern fill effect and create quite a realistic sketch of the house plan. Now let's have a look at this orange area. Let's perhaps pave that with something else. If we go to the library, and perhaps we want this one here, or no, maybe this one here. Control C, back to the file we want, and edit paste style. The only thing is it will change the perimeter as well. If you need to change that, you can always go back and shift click a colour or go to the fill and stroke menu in the stroke style. Once again, that's quite large, depends on how large the drawings are compared to each other. But N for the node tool again, zoom out until you can find, here they are. Sometimes you get confused, you think it's these ones here, but they're to do with the shape that we're filling. See, right over here, sometimes you have to drag them right in, and Control drag the square towards the cross. Zoom in if you want to drag it further, again, something like that. And if you want to move it closer, click on it with the node tool, drag the cross to move it closer. You can drag where it starts from, but doesn't matter too much in a plan probably, but that's now a nice realistic plan. Let's say we had a swimming pool out here, rectangle, and drag the swimming pool, say there. We can go back to here and click on the water, Control C, and back to the plan. Click on the shape, which we already have, edit, paste style. Again, one bit of water doesn't look too flash. N for the node tool, zoom right out. Here they are here. Let's drag them over here and Control drag there, or zoom in a bit. That might do. So there's our water. If you want to apply colour to these, you can edit the patterns as I've shown in the previous video, or excuse me, probably the easiest thing to do is to duplicate the shape. For example, there's first area there. Control D to duplicate. Now that duplicates that fill. So we wanted a light brown colour, say that back, and then send that to the back, and it's underneath the pavers, but gives you the same effect as if they're coloured. Same with these ones. Control D to duplicate, give it a colour. It might be a reddy paver that we've got, something like that. Send it to the back, and there's the paving. Same with the water. Control D to duplicate, give it a fill, and you might want to adjust the colour or change the sort of blue using the luminosity or whatever, and send it to the back, and there's a more realistic colour version of your house plan. Anyway, hope that saves you some time if you're using these patterns, but if you want to create them from scratch, see some of my earlier videos on that. Bye for now.